Thank you. The first thing is I have a gigantic mosquito bite on my ankle. Where is she? Oh. I feel like I get it. I get it pretty good. I feel like I vibrate at a good, better, best system. Pretty high discs. Life is so good. And
would you say that one of the reasons that it is so good is because of its expansive nature?
Absolutely.
It keeps calling you to new self-discovery.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
No matter what comes at me, above everything, I just have this knowing.
Yeah,
that
well, let's soften those no matter what words just a little bit. Because that's telling, isn't it? So what about appreciation of all that comes for what it adds to your clarification? Yeah.
My question lies there.
When you're in control of your vibration, then the no matter what's aren't a big factor. It's like a buffet. You go to the buffet. Do you go to the buffet and say, I don't like that, I want it removed? That either. Please take away the things that I don't want on my plate. I'm afraid they'll jump on. You don't do that with the buffet because you know that you have control usually.
So my question lies, I'm having a usual great day, driving in my car. I pick up my 90-year-old mother. I'm taking her to breakfast. Everything is wonderful. And I get a call from my wife. My daughter just had a seizure in school. I'm still probably driving 5 or 10 seconds while it's becoming clear. It feels like it's unbelievable because I was having a typical good day.
So human response is there are things that happen, especially when they happen to people that we care about.
Exactly.
That evoke from us, that contribute to our misalignment. And it's natural for everyone to gasp a little and agree a little about that. Some things just knock you off your balance.
Exactly.
They just do. But the more you're on your balance, the less you're knocked off your balance by anything. And the more swiftly you recover your balance, because your balance contributes positively to everyone around you who has the benefit of observing your balance. So step 4 living is hearing it, acknowledging it, understanding it, and maintaining your well-being anyway. Because you've practiced beforehand. We said yesterday, wonderful person asking us, how do I get rid of doubt? And we will add to that, how do I get rid of fear? How do I get rid of worry? How do I get rid of? And we say, you do it before it gets there. So you pre-pave it. You acknowledge well-being. You look at the positive aspects. You look at the overall stability. Even something like that is something that's temporary and infrequent and not really a big player in the overall experience of your daughter. And so at the time that if it blindsides you, which means you weren't really vibrationally prepared for it, you were portraying yourself as having been vibrationally prepared because you're having a wonderful day. You've picked up your mother, who you're also caring for. You have sort of a lot of plates in the air. You see yourself as someone who takes care of things. And after a while, that burden can feel like quite a lot when the old 1, 2, 3 punch, when this hits you and this hits you and this hits you. So that's probably not the best or most effective time that you're going to regain your balance. But at a time like this, when nothing like that's going on and you are feeling good and acknowledging, that's the time for you to allow the momentum of the stability of your life to grow and grow and grow until eventually you'll be so confident in your well-being that when something like that is heard, when you hear something like that, your stability will still prevail. Your stability prevails. Your alignment prevails. So we'll put the question out to all of you. Do you believe that it's possible for your alignment to prevail? Esther found out. Her alignment prevails. She got knocked on her butt, yeah. But her alignment prevails. And so it's just a matter of deciding. Do you want to be a cork that is bobbing on the out of control and the raging sea, or do you want to define your own experience? You get to choose.
When I, maybe the next hour, met her at the school, saw my daughter on a stretcher. And
now you see.
Yes, I see. My point was it didn't...
We know what your point is.
It didn't take time until I can again feel that everything is going to be okay. And the space it leaves me in with everybody around me, you kind of touched on it before, like how...
You see, what happens is you all as a population, as part of mass consciousness or as an integral part of a lovely family or relationship, if you're tuned to look for conditions and to respond to them in a sort of knee-jerk way, you're never going to find sustaining happiness because you are too integrated with too many moving parts. There's just too much going on. And so that's why Source, non-physical, does the sustaining. We keep the light on. Stay focused on who you are. And that's why the continuity and the longevity and the well-being just keeps improving and improving and improving and improving. But you all, unwittingly, not meaning to do it, you disallow yourself from your own stability so much more than you need to. Because instead of looking at things through the eyes of Source, let's define what that means exactly. Looking at something through the eyes of Source means looking through the lens of a practiced vibration. Looking through the lens of a practiced vibration who understands that well-being is dominant and eternal. And that looking at anything through a practiced vibration that understands that any less than well-being is an anomaly which is temporary. So we want to make a blunt statement to our beloved human friends. You torture yourselves unnecessarily in the quest for making the world a better place. And we just want to ask you, how much value can you give to anyone unless you are in vibrational alignment with well-being? Your family wants you to be strong and stable.
Yes.
And it doesn't just mean showing up. It just doesn't mean passing out at the sight of blood. It means when you are truly stable, you're standing in your own. Now, there are some human friends who would say, oh, you're not bothered enough. There's something wrong with you. You're detached. You're detached from the trauma.
Yes.
And we say, someone better be. Someone better be detached from the trauma. You want a doctor detached from the trauma. When you walk in with a broken arm, your arm's all turned around, he goes, ah! Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God! Is that the doctor you want? You want a doctor who knows it's going to be okay. You see. And the Source within you knows that. And when you practice that, then you add that influence from everywhere you are.